Hello and welcome to Turning Point 254 podcast. I'm your host, Dau Thon Deng, alongside
Trojan Kipchirchir Cheruitot.
Okay, today our main topic that we are going to talk about, we're going to talk about why we emphasize and advocate about heroin in our community, use and advocate about change in our community.
And today we will be hosting a very magnificent lady. Her name is Babra Chipeta, and she'll be telling us on how she survived living with a heroin addict as a partner and raising 3 children. And before we get to the main topic, we first have to delve in the EPL games that happened yesterday. First we'll start with the Man U Arsenal game. Jamali ongeongea juzi, but eventually kina Calafiori did it. Arsenal won the game at Old Trafford, manze. Tushaanza kuzoea hii scene ambayo Manchester wanapigwa at home. It was a good game. Unasemaje Dau? How did you see the game? Tulichezaje? Raya alipiga masave hapo, uliona?
My guy, let me tell you, man, the game yenyewe tunaometa kama fan wa Man U. The game was good. Hata mimi naambia Amori manze, mavijana pia game ilikuwa safi. Ni though hiyo game hawa sema wametuzana ma set piece zingine sijui zinatokea wapi, lakini mavijana wamecheza game nao. Ni vizuri sana. Lakini though umepata 3 point, lakini tutaona second leg.
Set piece is part of the game. Hiyo ilikuwa fiti sana. Na pia hapo naona yesterday Nottingham pia walicheza fiti. Walipiga Brentford vizuri. Chris Wood aliscore, alifanya kazi fiti sana manze, alifanya very good game. The game was good manze. Leona Brentford pia walijikaza, naona this season pia watasumbua.
Lakini Brentford pia walikutana nao pia, Nottingham Forest pia ilionyesha 3-1. Pia Chris Wood pia scored a brace in the first half na Ndoye added another goal. Brentford only goal came via a Theo's penalty. Manze pia ilikuwa ngori pia majama wetu the Rudy gang, hao jamaa wetu Blues. Wase walikutana nayo after their goal being disallowed by the VAR.
Manze bana na after venye wamefanya ma signings zingine hapo wakatutishia wakatuambia venye wanafanya vitu ngori. Na bado alafu pia kuna the Man City game. Hao watu bana wanafungaga tu mabao. What is wrong with this guy? Kwanza Haaland ameanza zile mambo zake last season. Bao 2, bao 3, bao 2, bao 3. Waache mchezo bana. Itabidi relax. He scored twice yesterday. As they won 4-0. Ilikuwa game fiti sana. Na leo na pia Sunderland had 3-0. It was a very strong all-rounded performance for Sunderland. Manze walicheza vizuri sana, 3-0. Clean sheet. Ilikuwa fiti sana manze. Biggest surprise manze, jana Arsenal walifanya fiti. That was very good. Lakini to me it was not a surprise. Walifanya tu fiti. Nice. Now I think sasa imefika the time ya ku...
Now I think now we can give our beautiful lady a best chance to like share our beloved story with us, not to do ile maisha ya leo pitia.
Yes please, na to make sure manze with every experience, with every interview tuna learn something. Thank you. On self. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much for your host for giving me this opportunity. My name is Babra. Thank you also the listeners for listening out to me. I would like to tell you about my experience with a heroin partner. Actually, it's a very long story, but I'll try and make it short. So I've been experiencing...
Top beloved listeners, to our first phase of the interview, I would love to ask our beautiful lady Babra, how did you first meet mpo wako? Ulipatana naye wapi?
Thank you once again. So I met Mohammed. That was my ex-husband right now, current ex-husband. I met him at a local football match and we hit it off right there and there. Yeah, so that's how we met.
Jamaa kuna msulu tinginya nini? Kama amevutia.
Top scorer nini? Alikuwa top scorer.
Tuseme hivyo tu kwa sababu enda alinitoa shuleni. I was actually about to join campus, but unfortunately I got pregnant with my first child through him, by him.
Oh, that's very good. Sasa I'm very curious to know, at that time as you met him, did you know that he was an heroin addict? Ama did you see anything any question marks that he was an heroin addict?
No, I can't say I saw any red flags the first time we met, because
And was he a heroin addict at the time?
no, he was not. He was a very, very young man, focused and decent.
And by this time that you realized that there were some changes that in your marriage.
His changes while we were married, that is 5 years down the line. So we had already our firstborn and our secondborn.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. You know, personally, we have been through we've been also through the same experience. We have been heroin addicts. Na haikuwa rahisi. It wasn't easy. It was very tough.
Yani hali yako ilibadilisha your environment, your surrounding, wale wabesto wako, wale wabesto wako wenye mko na chill nao, like you have those vibes. Did they really supported you ama uliachwa au mahang?
Actually, all my friends, they deserted me because now my husband is in that situation and economy ni mbaya, uchumi ni mbaya. So you know, friends, when you have no money, they just run away from you. So the only person who was with me was my sister.
Now wacha niwape one disclaimer. Kwanza tusidanganyane, there is nothing like, personally for me, mnaweza sema friendship, I guess friendship is when you people have something in common that mnaweza saidiana or something. Lakini friendship for me, I do not believe in that closeness in friendship. Juu mara mingi sana ni wangapi tumesikia friends run away wakati kuna shida. But it is good, and it is good that we know, but it is not good personally, because tunaacha watu wenye wako deep into mental health na hatujui. We are just there, instead of helping them, we let them. Unajua tukiwaachilia, there is no way mtu atapata nguvu ya kucontinue. Na pia I have a question for you, Babra. Ni nini ilikupea nguvu ya kuendelea? What give you the strength to carry on during these hard times?
Actually, what gave me the strength is my children, because I was seeing their future is bright, so I had to struggle for them, work double shifts. Yeah, that's my children are my biggest strength.
Okay, you mentioned that you had rehab support at some point and that it was not effective. Pia, you mentioned that your family was their family was not fully supportive. Your friends were not supportive. What about the community around you, like the administrative base, like the chief, the wazee wa nyumba kumi? Were they part of it? How the mama wa mitaa, were they part of it? Did they help you?
One thing I had mentioned is that my husband at that time became a menace to society. He was stealing things right, left and center. So first of all, nyumba kumi and all those chiefs, they were always after him and after us, so they were not supportive either.
Well, Babra, nakwambia mimi kile nakwambia, that thing made me, for me, I was like, instead for me to be taken to rehab, I was taken to prison. In South Sudan, we don't have those health facilities for you to be like, to be taken, then like to be counseled and be guided according to how to overcome these drugs. For me, ilibidi niliwekwa ndani bana, kwani wakati mimi sijuta Kiarabu na naambiwa ni sister shindwa ini gani.
Sorry my guy. Pole sana manze, it was very tough. Personally for me, hata mimi pia nilikaba kidogo. We call it kukaba. Nilikula na mururu. Mururu is that dish yenye huwa wanatumia kule ndani. Ni hatari kidogo, ni ngori. Tuko tunalala kwa simiti kidogo. Inaitwa meli haisongi. Okay, Babra, what advice can you give someone who's in the similar place where you are before, in such a relationship today? What advice can you give him? Unaweza mpea advice gani forward, how to help change, or what advice basically?
The advice I'd give to others who may find themselves in such situations, similar situations, is if it's earlier, they should stop, or they should find a way to stop earlier, because the sooner it gets worse, you can't stop it. So, and also don't try it.
Babra, looking back, yani ukiangalia nyuma na sasa hivi hali iko aje ama kuna do you have some changes ama mambo ni hivyo tu as we say kwa Waswahili sema tusawe hilo pia tukaga ya jao ama kuliendaje kwako?
Unfortunately, the hardest thing I had to do was to quit that marriage. I had to get a divorce because he never changed, and up till now he's still an addict heroin. So I had to move on, and right now my things are looking better.
And what about the kids? How are the kids right now? Are they okay?
Yes, they're in good schools. They're okay, and so far so good.
Kudos. That is very good to know.
Okay, for me personally, please try really know your child. Umjue inside and out. Umjue nini anafanya. Be best friend to a child. Usikue kama ni mzazi. Make it like ni rafiki wako. Ujue ni shida gani tunapitia daily life.
As parents, kwanza to the young people, parents when you're young adults, make sure whenever your child is going through anything, akikuwa kwa shida yoyote, make sure that you are the first person he's going to call. Make sure that he's going to confide in you with whatever type of pressure enye anapata, because trust me, people take advantage of people who have problems outside here. Na if we do not take care of it, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. So I guess tunafaa kuangalia pia hiyo.
So very prestigious watu wa mtaani, it is the real talk. Shasema manze, form ni kureform ndio form. Form ni kureform na kureform ndio form. Hizo zingine utiaji. Tunatumia kipaji kutafuta hizi ganji au sio. Form ni kureform.